Tuesday morning, May the 19th. Now, if you're one of those people that goes out and about with a camera on a regular basis, you might not think to stop and take a picture of an abandoned building. Generally, they're falling down, fairly dangerous places to be hanging about, and let's be honest about it, they're pretty ugly. But there's one man from South Cheshire who uses abandoned sites to create artistic pictures, and he was recently shortlisted for Digital Photographer of the Year. All this at the same time as dealing with the condition of cystic fibrosis. BBC Radio Stoke South Cheshire reporter Becky Wood has been down to meet him at one of his favourite locations, an abandoned quarry near Crewe.
Well, I'd choose a composition, so maybe down here, nice. Nice low angle, so I've got the building in the bottom half of the frame and the sky in the top half of the frame. If it was starry, I'd get a lot of stars in the shot as well. If not...
Chris Benbow from Crewe isn't like most 21-year-olds. He's got a passion for photography, abandoned buildings, and he doesn't let his cystic fibrosis hinder him from finding the perfect location for a great snap. In the past few years, he's been shortlisted for Digital Photographer of the Year and is now in line for a Breathing Life Award. But why choose abandoned buildings as a subject?
It is hidden Britain at its best, and hardly anyone knows about these places. That's what makes it so good for me. It's here for now and it'll be gone soon, and I can show someone my picture and it won't be there anymore, but I've still got that memory of it.
This is a site which is up on a hill. It's an old quarry, I believe, and there's loads of examples of old British architecture. There's old barn buildings, there's a crumbling barn there behind us. There's lots of sort of tyres and a lot of mess. How can you make something like this beautiful?
It's just how you perceive things yourself. I think anything can be beautiful in a certain light, and that's what I do. I just take things that some people wouldn't look twice at and shine all these lights out of it and make them go, wow, that's very surreal and amazing. And that's just what I like to do, really. One
major thing that we haven't even mentioned yet is that you've got cystic fibrosis. What's it like for you doing so well in this career with that condition?
It's okay. It used to bother me quite a lot, and I just don't really think about it now. I just do what I have to do in my photography and just forget about it.
Does it affect it in any way?
It can do in certain environments with asbestos or chemicals or certain spores. So when I go into certain environments, I just put a mask on and take extra care. Cystic fibrosis is a disease that affects your whole body, really, your lungs and your liver, your digestive system, just everything. It can really slow you down depending how bad it gets. Just stop your life altogether from doing things that normal people could do. But I've looked after myself quite well, and my parents have helped me, and I can still continue to do what I like to do.
So how did you get into photography then? What made you one day pick up that camera and then start coming to buildings like this?
Well, my granddad was a photographer, so photography is already in my blood, and I, as a child, obviously saw him and just one day realised that's what I wanted to do, and now I want to do it for the rest of my life. As for the abandoned buildings, well, as a child I used to explore abandoned places and get told off for it, and now this is what I do mixed with photography.
It is pretty dangerous though, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had a few close calls. I don't come out alone, and I have my phone fully charged, and just make sure people know where I am, just in case something would happen, that I'm going to be safe and be able to get help.
You've been nominated for some awards. What does that mean for you to be recognised in that way?
It makes me feel good that I'm actually doing something good with my life, let alone winning something and being recognised for what I do.
Photographer Chris Benbow ending that report by Becky Wood. He's going to find out if he's won the Breathing Life Award on the 28th of May, which is a week on Thursday in London. Now, if you want to see some of Chris's photographs, you can go to bbc.co.uk/Staffordshire and have a look at them there.